you very, very much. Yeah, you guys are nice. Thanks for being nice. Hey, how about a hand for my brother Dennis? Dennis Regan. I'm lucky to have him on the show because he's doing a pirate movie coming up. And, no, I didn't even know Dennis was on the show. I just walked in the back, I'm like, I know him from childhood! What are the odds? Be in the same career, in the same town, same night. I know at least one family's going to be driving home. He didn't even know his brother was on the show. He said that at the beginning of his stand-up comedy performance show. Well, let me be the last to say happy holidays. I don't know when that falls by the wayside. I'm just going to say it every day until somebody finally calls me on. Hey, happy holidays. It's September 8th. Yeah, sure something's coming up. We had to take our Christmas tree down the other day. I always hate that. That's sad. You know, you walk up to it and, I'm going to take it down. The tree's like, what? I didn't know anything about that. We have one of those weird talking Christmas trees. It makes it even more awkward when you got to try to take the lights off and, hey, what is that? You thought this was permanent? You know, same conversation every year. And it's weird because it's always my job to put the lights on the tree, and it's a geometry problem I'm not qualified to handle. You know, you have an 8-foot cone and a 30-foot string. How tight do you make those circles before you get 2/3 of the way up and realize you screwed it all up? And I don't go back down. I take whatever's left and just beeline to the top. Get a lone light bulb up there. And I pass it off as a family tradition. This dark area represents the struggles in life. These lights are where we are, and that light is where we yearn to be. The only way to get there is to muscle through the obstacles represented by these dark branches. You do that every year. Every year we do that, yes. It's a tradition. Yeah. Holidays are fun, you know, but usually they're about the whole day. But New Year's Eve is weird because New Year's Eve is just about the sweep of the second hand, you know? It's like, whoa, no, not yet, no, wait, what? Oh! Wow, that was fun. Well, should we get our coats? Thanks for having us. We had a wonderful instant. It's a lot of fun for one moment. Can you imagine if someone could enjoy every moment of their life like that? You know, just walking around, yeah! Woo! Yeah! Would he be the fool or would we? He would be. That would be ridiculous. He would be the fool to do that, a lunatic or something. That'd be cool. I'm trying to go to more parties, you know, and especially like, I don't know, I was out on the road and these people invited me to a party and they decided not to go. They were the only people that I would have known there. They didn't go, and I walked in and I'm like, oh, okay. You feel like your first day in kindergarten. Somebody call my mommy! I want to go home! I mean, I didn't know anybody from nothing, and you have to just mingle up to people. And I don't know if people know more than me or just pretend to, you know. Oh, what are you all talking about? Oh. Anybody talking about dogs? I feed my dog cattle ration. I don't even know if that dog food exists anymore. Okay. I don't have a dog. Okay. No, but I go to I was at this party and I didn't know anybody, and people greet each other differently than how I'm used to anyway. This one guy walked up to me and just started going like this. I was like, okay. Friend or foe? Fight or flight? I have no idea what's happening. And then I realized, oh, he's shadow boxing. He's showing me something important from his world. So I realized I should probably reply in kind, so I did some shadow polo. Like a cultural exchange in a way. That's the world we're in. You have to think on your feet during greetings. Another guy walked up and just said, Holmes. So I said, elementary, my dear Watson. And then I realized, well, people are coming up to me to say hi. Maybe I should go up and say hi to someone. And then I realized, well, handshakes are obviously old school. Nobody's doing that. So I thought, what do I do? And I thought, oh, I'll chest bump somebody. So I was in midair, and I don't think this lady realized I was trying to say hello. She walked away from the window, and I crashed through that, ended up out in the pool. Maybe try. Yeah, you gotta work at those friendships, man. You have to listen to your friends' stories. And let's face it, some people tell stories better than other people. You gotta listen to all the stories though, you know. I got a buddy who likes to play the lottery, and he likes to tell me about the numbers that he picked. He told me a story last week, I'll never forget it. So, Brian, I got 4 tickets. The first ticket, I picked a 2, 4, 7, 19, 24. The second ticket, I had the 2, 5, 2, 5, 19. I had the 19 on the first and the second ticket. 22, 23. 22, 23, back to back in the second ticket. Third ticket, I did 2. I always had the 2. I'm always on the 2. So I knew I had the 4 on the first ticket and the 5 on the second ticket. I got the 6 on the third ticket. 2, 6. And I had the 19 on the first and the second ticket, so I got the 18 on the third ticket. 2, 6, 18, 30. 30. The 4 ticket. 4 ticket, I had the 2. I don't even know why I'm bored. You're telling me about the 2. I'm always on the 2. So anyway, I knew I had the 4 on the first ticket and the 5 on the second and the 6 on the third. So something inside said, you better hit the 3. You better go back there. You better jump on that. You better nail that down. You better pop on it. You better drill it. I got the 2, 3, and 18. Third, fourth ticket, 18, 19 on the first, second, third. And I had the 31. My thinking on the 31 was, hey, get the 31. This is a story he thinks he's allowed to tell other human beings. So I was hanging in there, you know, trying to look riveted. And I didn't, you know, I was wondering, well, what's my role now that, you know, in this exchange of ideas? So I said, well, what happened? And he goes, none of them hit. Whoa, oh. Wow, that's a curveball at the end. I thought that was heading like somewhere. But you 180'd it. You managed to whip it all up and actually follow it with less. Unbelievable. If he had won $100 million, I still don't think I'd care about the actual numbers. I still would go, yeah, I don't care about the numbers. Tell me about the money. So, but like I said, if you have friends, it's your job to rise to the occasion. Another time is if you have a friend who has a dog and they think their dog can do tricks. All the pressure's on you to react when the dog does something, which is always murky because you never know when the moment is. It isn't like the dog goes, ta-da! You just gotta watch something really vague and go, whoa! Did my eyes just witness? Did he roll over? There's no wires. That was him just rolling like that? That was a trick. I think I'd be upset if I went to a magic show and a magician was trying to pass these off as tricks, a guy running out in a tuxedo. Ladies and gentlemen, for my first trick, I'm going to run about 20 feet. I will pick up a tennis ball with just my mouth. I will return to this very position. But at first I will meander about a bit, haphazardly. But after some gentle prodding, I'll come to this area in a vague way, facing oddly in the wrong direction. And I will drop the ball to the floor. And then I'm going to put a biscuit on my nose and sort of catch it on the side of my mouth, sort of. That will take a number of tries. But eventually it will dangle at an awkward angle. You'll be so stunned you'll be rendered speechless. And then I will conclude by pretending that I am dead. Oh, you'll see my chest moving. And one leg will be a-twitching. But my eyes will be closed, like the eyes of a dead man. I don't want to be mean, but I don't want to see your dog do tricks. I want to see your dog do illusions. I want your dog to stand right in front of me and then look up and levitate. Get up to eye level and be just as surprised as me. And gently place himself back down and slowly walk away. If your dog can do that, show him off for others. Or at least he should be able to do some rudimentary card tricks. A little sleight of paw. Pick a card. Right there, I'd be blown away. Even if he couldn't get the trick right. 3 of hearts, don't worry about it. When you shuffle,
Don't worry.
with no opposable thumb, and asked me to pick a card, that was the trick. It's not the jack of spades, no, when you, and then enunciated. For me to even pick a card, that was the magic. It's not the king of clubs, it's incidental. It's incidental.
That's in the car.
Hey man, friendships are precious. You can lose an entire friendship over a single word. You gotta be careful about that. We had some friends over for dinner the other night, and, everybody was having a good time, and then all of a sudden one of our guests said, "Would someone please pass the catsup?" Really? Someone please pass the cats out down that way. It's sad, you know? Because we know we're never going to see them again. But they're full, huh? Certain words are, only some people can use them, you know? Like mansion, you know? No one can ever say that word about their own house. It always has to be said about somebody else's house. Have you seen where they live? They live in a mansion. It's a mansion! No one can ever say their own home is a mansion. Hey, things seem to be winding down here at the restaurant. I have an idea. Why don't we all head back to my mansion? You won't need directions, you'll see it. It looks down upon your homes. Some words are like good for, I don't know, they're better for one gender than the other, you know? Like flattered. I always find myself saying that word because I don't know a guy version of it. And I just feel creepy when I do say it. Hey, good job, Brian. Oh, I'm flattered. Anybody have a barf bag? I don't know what else to say. I just wish it was like a macho version, you know? Hey, good job, Brian. I'm grizzle zonker! I don't know anything. My body's starting to crumble. Now when things break on me, they just kind of stay that way. Oh, my hip hurts. I guess forever.